Hi everyone, welcome back to Dog Days of Summer collaboration with Wandering Dreamer 555 and myself. I decided that we're going to take a road trip because it is hot and we want to, get in the car and travel the southern border, southern states and burn up in the car. So, we're going to travel somewhere. Where I don't know, maybe to the beach. Let's go to the beach, or we can take this car and go somewhere. If I saw a car decorated like this, I wouldn't think that they were really traveling. Makes me think of Bonnie and Clyde. Anyway, I have these prefabricated cards. They are two different colors. They are gray and brown or tan. We won't be using all these. We're going to just use maybe two or three of them. And then I have a paper kit, a paper page, and it's from Momenta with some stamps, and you've seen me use this before in another project, but I thought that would be cool to cut this world paper out, not world paper, the map paper, and I can't find it now even though it's on my lap. Can you believe that? I can. So I thought we could use this paper and cut it down to size to be our, I always get that word wrong, but put it right down top of there. And then just plop in some little stickers and leave the inside blank, because it could be our trip, we had a great trip, or let's go on a trip, or your trip, or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the paper down and then come back. Looking at this little map, I guess we're going to be local because this is Florida. So we're going to drive to Florida. I guess that's cool. I have some friends there. We could see how it's going to be. I can harass them and eat all their food and then come back, right? All right, so I cut the card layer. I don't know what this thing is called. I always get this screwed up. But this card base is from Michael's Hot Buy paper pad from a long, long time ago. It was the one with anchors and ship's wheels and things like that. And I think it says Ahoy, that whole line, even when they had the stamps in the dollar section, when they actually had the dollar bin versus the 150 and now the $2 and $3 bin. I went to Michael's yesterday looking for some storage things that they advertised like they had it in stock, but they didn't. I asked the lady when they would get some. She's like, we don't have any. The store doesn't have any, and none at the warehouse. And I'm thinking, Michael's, why would you do that? I mean, I know they want you to get in, and once you get into the spot, you're gonna spend something maybe. But you don't have to do those types of tricks to get us in. We're gonna spend our money there anyway, so it's not, it's not necessary, in my opinion, at least. I could be wrong, and people like to be tricked into spending money, but I'm very aware of what I'm doing when I am spending my money. So I think we're gonna do On the Road Again and this One Way and maybe the Suitcase, because I want it to kind of be like a collage. And I'm thinking the reason why I'm doing this is because you don't need a lot of, I love stamps. Don't get me wrong. Don't think that I'm getting ready to bash my stamps, because I'm not. But you don't really need, you don't always need stamps to create a cute and fun, inexpensive card. You definitely don't need that. But stamps just make it so much better. But for today's project, we're going to do it this way. And I did use two different colors. I'm not sure if you can tell. This is the cream one, and then this is like the grayish color. I'm going to try to use all these little prefabricated things up, like I said. It makes it easier if you do have some already pre-cut, if you are not into I can't think, buying prefabricated. You can always just get a pack of paper and cut it down and just have it on hand, which is good too. And then I think I want to use some of these little stickers. I'm just trying to see if these stickers would be appropriate for the occasion. These do come from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be hopefully in September. I think in September I'm going to be making some dupes, I guess you can call them, some copycat of these Dollar Tree stickers, because we don't really need to keep buying Dollar Tree stickers because they're so pretty. We can make them ourselves, especially if you have like some vintage type paper pads or things like that. So if you went to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or your big box store, Joann, anywhere, they have paper, you have stamps, you have ink, you have scissors. So you really don't need those stickers. You can make them yourself. And again, I do have a problem with ephemera. So for me, it's just easier to grab a pack of stickers and plop some down. At the same time, even though it's at the Dollar Tree, those dollars add up. I think I've seen, and I'm not subscribed to the person, but I was looking for something like a Dollar Tree DIY that I saw someone do, and I typed in Dollar Tree, and someone had like $100 or $200 haul video from the Dollar Tree. I'm like, wow, that is a lot of money at the Dollar Tree. I went to the Dollar Tree. Let's see, today is Wednesday. I went on Monday. And I went yesterday because I was out. Oh, this is going to be a long card video, even though we're only doing 2 cards, because I need to talk. I don't have anyone to talk to. Big roommate is on the road until he comes home today. So I went to the dollar. I went to Michael's, and the strip that this Michael's is on, they usually have more stuff than the Michael's that's close to my house, but I had to run some other errands on that side of town. It's Barnes and Nobles, Old Navy, Michael's, Marshall's, Dollar Tree. It used to be Dress Barn, and I guess they changed the name to Roz and Alley now. And this little like girl bow store. It's real cute. I may go there today. Actually, I think I will go there. I want to go there today, so I'm going to go there today. And then what else? PetSmart and Best Buy. So it's a strip mall. That's my idea of what a strip mall really is. A strip of stores strung together, but you can't go throughout. You have to go in and out the entry only. So my son is 2 going on 3. He will be 3 in October. So my son is a bit of a nut, right? He wants what he wants. You can call him spoiled. I would not want to fight you over that because he's an only child, and I grew up very poor, and so I do lavish him in love. And I'm not going to say I give him everything he wants because that would just be foolish of me. That would set me up for failure in the long run. So he does get disciplined. I would say that I'm the disciplinarian in the relationship when it comes to all of the people involved. I spank him. I spank the daddy and the cat. I'm disciplining everyone. Yesterday, Nicholas was throwing up all over the floor because he wanted to eat at a certain time. So I'm not sure if you have a cat, and I'm not sure if your cat is obsessed with food, but most cats are, even if they're good cats. So Nicholas, when he can't get what he wants, he starts to like lick stuff. Like he'll go and bite on the wall or carpet or whatever, and so that upsets his stomach. So of course then he pukes, right? So it's been a vicious cycle for the last 2 days. Okay, so and no, he doesn't have an upset stomach because he only eats the stuff he licks up off the floor and or cat food. I don't give him anything else, no human food, anything like that. Now he scavenges and finds it after the baby has dropped it on the floor, then that is what he does. But I try to get that up as well. This is crooked, unfortunately, and I'm not gonna pull it up. Am I gonna pull it up? All right, I could probably say this for something else. So we'll go on to this card right here, and then I'll have to fix that. I'll get another one because I did want to make 2, but it happens. So anyway, I put Nicholas in his crate because I did not want to be bothered with him. Back to discipline, right? And so that's what I did to Nicholas. After he ate and went to potty, I was like, okay, it's time for you to go in your crate. And he stayed in his crate almost all day. When it was just Nicholas and I, my stepdad here, I let Nicholas roam the house freely because I don't want to buy a pet. And again, with the crookedness, is it me or is it Michael's? Let me see. All right, so of course it was the applicator. I actually got a chance to pull this one up too, and I'm just trying to smooth it down a little bit. So here's the one that I didn't have to fuss with a lot, and then here's the one that was on really crooked, and now it's on slightly crooked. I used the heat tool and was able to pull it up like that. Make sure you have something on your fingers because it does get hot, and you could burn yourself or whomever. I do not recommend that for small children under the age of 15. All right, so anyway, what was I talking about? I believe I was talking about Michael's. Yes. So I went to Michael's. and they didn't have what I wanted, but I grabbed something else that I think is going to be a very cool Christmas gift for someone. So I got that, and I'm going to work on that in a couple of months, I guess you could say. And then I went to the Dollar Tree because actually looking for something, but I had to use the restroom. So I go to the restroom, and I normally don't use public restrooms, just because my mom was like, don't use public bathrooms when I was growing up. I'm going to put a sticker on the inside. So we're going to try to do no stamps, like I said already. And I think this would be good. It is better to travel well than to arrive. And Buddha said that. Road trips can be fun if everyone can drive and you're not traveling with a 2-year old that is cranky. I mean, that is always a good thing. I used to like road trips, but after doing most of the driving the whole entire time, I was like, I don't like road trips anymore. So, yeah. Anyway, um, so the guy's like, yeah, we keep the door locked. I was like, what? I've used that restroom before for someone that doesn't like to use public restrooms, but since I've had the baby, when I gotta go, I gotta go. I can't make excuses. I can't. I need to go potty right then and there. Since this card is wrinkled, I want to kind of overwhelm it with stickers so it looks planned. So anyway, I asked the guy, I guess he's like the manager, I think he is the manager of the store, to be let in the restroom. He was like, we keep the door locked so we don't let people in. I said, you don't let people use, I said, the restroom's not open to customers. He was like, no. I said, okay. He said, but I'm gonna do it this time. I was like, okay, that's very interesting. I'm thinking to myself, and I'm on the phone with my aunt. And sometimes when you have crazy people in your life, they tend to egg on the situation. And my aunt, she's very good with diffusing things. Like, she can definitely talk me down as well as she can talk me up. But yes, I was just like, this, I won't be coming to this store anymore if you don't let people use the restroom. And I'm a paying customer. I'm not like a customer that's not paying. I'm actually trying to come in here and buy some things. So I told my aunt, I said, I'll just contact corporate and ask them what the heck is going on. Because, really? Anyway, enough of that. I didn't get upset about it, I was just like kind of just disturbed more so than anything. Um, this is a busy card. And I want to put, and I don't have it. I have this thing right here, but I want to put something right there. So I think we'll put this here because this paper is pulled up right then. So now I need something. I just have put this time to relax. And this paper pad is so old, the sticker has lost its stickiness. But thankfully, I have some that can do the job. Yay for tape, right? I hope you went over and checked out Wandering Dreamer 555's channel. I am loving that you're posting videos and cards every day and hauls. I love when people post haul videos and all that stuff. Even though I can't, I won't ever be able to buy as much stuff as I would like to buy. It's nice to see what's out there on the market. And that's why I like when people do their Tuesday morning hauls, because it lets me know if I really want to go and spend my money or not. I don't want to waste time, especially with my son, because he's getting to the age of, I guess 3 is worse than 2. That's what someone told me. I hope not, because he's gonna be in trouble. Um, yeah, he's gonna be in big trouble, and I'll just leave it at that. To travel is to take a journey into yourself. I don't know if we're gonna put that one. That may be too deep for this card because it's supposed to be a fun card, a summer card. Uh, all these great philosophers are in here. Um, let's put fly since it's um, this thing right here on here. I like that. Let's do fly. We're gonna make this a poster. Relax and explore. How about that? We'll plop it everywhere. And the person, whoever's receiving the card, can still write something to the person that's going to actually get the card, right? And explore. We'll put explore right here. And that is that. Okay, so these are our completed cards for the Dog Days of Summer collaboration with Wonder and Dreamer 555. Please go over and check her channel out. Check her out. You'll probably want to stay a while. She's really awesome. Super excited that I know her. Like I always say, these are the cards that we created. These are some travel cards because when it's hot, you want to travel. Even though people travel from one spot to another hotter location, like people go to Disney World and it's hot in Florida, people go to California and it's hot in California. No one says, hey, I'm going to leave Texas and go to Alaska for the summer, unless you have to go and visit your parents or grandparents. So anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed my ramblings. I complain about the restroom, Michael's having a bait and switch going on, and my little one. Until Friday, happy crafting.